Hi, this is Chantal from the Purring Cat Studio. Welcome to my channel. Today I just thought of a technique my mom used when I was a child to make greeting cards, and I thought why not use that same technique and make a tag. So let's get to it. As you may notice, the image is a lot brighter, and that's because I finally received my box light and I'm very happy. It changes so much. I find anyways, it's much brighter. I just hope that the colors will still be beautiful. I have not tried filming with this yet, so this is my first try. And let's get right to it. So as I was mentioning in the, the video at the beginning, I want to try to do a tag with a very simple background technique. My mom used to make greeting cards when I was younger, and this is the technique that she used. So let me just make certain that yeah, okay. So I will cut a piece of paper towel. You don't have to pre-cut it. You could also just leave it there and cut it in the end, but I find, oops, you know what? I might do exactly what I just suggested because I can see I just ripped it. It just bothers me a tiny bit that I can't cut it right away, but I'll live with it. So the technique was, or you take a tissue paper, no, like a Kleenex, I don't, just a tissue, or since I didn't have any tissue on hand, a paper towel, but you split it. So if it's 2 plies or 3, just keep 1 ply, and it's easy peasy. It's really simple, but it adds texture, I find, and I'll do it on the background. You could also, she used to do, what she used to do was, let me put some Mod Podge. I think back in the days, she would use, this is brand new, so I don't know why it's taking there. She used, I think it was glue mixed with water. I remember that as a child. And she would put, okay, she would put dried flowers and, like I said, glue mixed with water, maybe Mod Podge. I guess Mod Podge existed. I have no idea when Mod Podge was created, but anyways, that's what she did. And she would apply a tissue, just like so, and the flower would be underneath, and she would go around like this, like I'm doing right now with the brush, over whatever the object was. So it could be a dried flower, a picture, and she would just do exactly what I'm doing. I'm sure if you are an avid crafter, you already know this, but I had forgotten about it. You know what I mean? Like, of course I've Mod Podged in the last, decade. But I don't know why. I was at my desk and I just thought of it, and I thought, oh, wouldn't that be nice? And now I'm thinking I should have made it more wrinkly. But you know what? The beauty is I can make another one right next to it, and then we can choose the one we prefer, because they dry fairly quickly. So I'm going to leave this one there and we'll wait until it dries. And I made one earlier where I put a butterfly underneath. So if you see, it's pretty. I think that it adds texture, and then you could decorate doing other things, right? It was just a try. So let me take another piece of cardboard. I'm gonna put this, I'm just trying to find a place to put it so it dries. There we go. Okay, so let's do this again. This time I'm gonna make sure it's nice and wrinkled, because I think it adds interest. That's the whole point, right? It's to add interest and just to make another kind of background base too. I said tags in my intro, but you know what? Whatever. It doesn't have to be a tag. Oh, you know what? That's not crumbled enough. Maybe if I do this. It doesn't have to be a tag. It could be a journaling card or, you know, whatever. Okay. Mod Podge here, Mod Podge there. I know this is a small bottle of Mod Podge, or much bigger ones, but I don't use it very often. And these are just tiny little bottles that I had. I'm pretty sure I have others, I just don't know where they are. There, I'm just gonna make sure that it's all nice and has a lot of folds in it. I want to add texture and interest. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited that I have my light. I'm hoping it will help with the quality of my videos. And I've also managed, because for some of you who have watched my other videos, as you know, I'm learning how to edit. And I've managed to, I learned now how to cut parts of my videos. So like on my intro, you only see me once I start saying hi, but there's a whole first part of this where I'm getting up close to the camera, pressing on the button to record. So there's a big close-up of me trying to press on the button. So I learned how to cut that. That's why I never made a video with myself, because you would always see me reaching to press the button, and that was not, you know, it didn't look very great. So I learned how to do that. And in another video that I made, I learned, I haven't posted it yet because I just need, I need to keep editing, but I also managed to take a segment of my video where whatever I'm doing takes a long time, and I made it zoom through. So without any voice or anything, so I learned how to cut the voice, zoom through between, you know, 2 frames, or well, multiple frames, or a segment I should say, of my video. And so yeah, I mean, I'm getting there now. If I could find a way to make my aspect ratio, I think it's called 16:9 or 16.9, whatever it is the expression to use, that would be fabulous, because it would fill my whole screen. Technically my camera right now as we speak is filming in that ratio, and I don't know why every time I put it in the editor app or program, that's not what it says. It says 4.3 or 4 2 dots 3. I don't know how to say it, those 2 dots on one on top of the other. So anyways, that is the only, well, not the only, but one of the things I still need to learn. So I'm going to put this aside while it dries, and let's grab the other. Okay, so this is not dry just yet. So you know what? Now that I can pause and fast forward and cut and all those beautiful things, I will let these dry and I'll be right back. And we're back. The cards are dry. The Mod Podge is dry, so we're just gonna tear the excess, so you can cut it. Either way, it's good. So let's cut this off. Plus, I mean, I'm making like this big of an item, but you could cut it in half and really make tags with it, right? But just because I have 2, and because I make a lot of journals, you know, I like to make cards, and I'll leave the back blank so you know you could write on them. So let me just cut this. Here we go. Oh, I'm cutting into the cardboard. Oh well, it doesn't matter. It's because I didn't turn it. There we go. Okay, we're done trimming. Oh, maybe a tiny bit here. You know what? I need to wear my glasses. Hold on, where are they? Oh, right here. I have become nearsighted, I think it's called. Yeah, so. There we go. Boom! Okay. So, I like that I made them different, because remember just before I cut this video to let them dry, this is a little, you know, smoother, if you will, and this has a lot more of the crinkles, and I like it. I like both, really. So I think I'm gonna work with this one, and let's see what we can do. So as you know, I always have a lot of pieces cut out already and prepared and all kinds, like on top of all my beautiful washi stickers and such. So let's see what we can do. I have these pieces here. I don't know. I'm just gonna put stuff on and see. I also could have added them underneath the tissue with the Mod Podge. I think that would have been nice. I think it would have. Now I'm very tempted to do just that. Yes, you know what? I should have done that, because now I'm just trying to unroll. Like, this became a little curly as it dried. Now I'm thinking, if I put this on top, it's going to hide a lot of the background, and my whole idea was to have this show and only add a few items on top. So, or I can do another one later where I cover this as well, like the background. That's the word I'm looking for. That being said, it doesn't mean I can't do something interesting with this just the way it is. So let's see what we have. I have this, or that's pretty. We're just trying to make a simple journaling card to put, you know, in a journal. It could be a greeting card if I had taken a greeting card instead, you know, like, oh, that's nice too. That's pretty, just like that, really. But of course, me being me, I'm gonna add some interest, some other stuff. That would be nice. Just like that, I think this is pretty. It could fit a journaling card perfectly, if you ask me. You know what? Let's go with that, okay? Why not? Let's start somewhere. Also, I think I want the butterfly to be elevated. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I don't want to spend, you know, 20 minutes making a simple decision, simply because, you know what? If in the end I'm unsure, I don't have to use it in a journal. I can just create more. This video is just for us to see what we can do with this technique. Yeah, my mother, if I had dried flowers on hand, I would have tried it with that, but I don't think I do, so that's why I did it without. But you know what? I find the effect to be really spectacular. Like, I hope the camera is I think the word I'm looking for is rendering the image as beautiful as I see it. Let me get up and look, because I don't see what you see. Let me get it closer. Oh yeah, see? That is really nice. Okay, I could zoom in. I'm realizing, and I apologize for that. I always try and make sure you see everything, but I could have zoomed a tiny bit. So there we go. Okay, so I will ink the edge of this moth. It's not a butterfly, it's a moth, and it's very nice. And I'm fairly certain that once again, this comes from one of the beautiful digital papers from Marta at Marry Small Art. And if that's the case, you know I will link it in my description box. You know, because you're getting used to my videos now. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed, by the way, and thank you for everyone watching and pressing that like button. It's very important, especially when you're a beginner YouTuber. As I said, YouTube notices people that get subscribers and notices people that get a lot of likes. So I appreciate every single one of you. So thank you. There we go. Perfect. You know, my videos are not going to reinvent the wheel. They're just going to reintroduce the wheel and remind us how it works. You know, I mean, yeah. Sometimes we forget the basics. It's not that we forget how to do it, it's just we forget to even do them. I had forgotten about this for the longest time because, like I said, my mom used to do greeting cards, and what she would do, she would, and if she's watching, allô maman, je t'aime. She would, like I said, apply the glue and the tissue, and with a a paintbrush, she would then apply the tissue and the glue over the dried flowers and put that in the oven and dry it that way. But Mod Podge really dries fairly quickly, I must say. So we didn't have to do that. My Fitbit just vibrated and I didn't know if it was a schedule, an email, or just congratulating me for moving. Although I don't feel I've moved that much, really. There we go. Okay. Now, as I've mentioned before, and as you can see, I really make sure I have a lot of stickiness, and in this case, you know, the sticky foam. I put a lot of pieces. I don't let anything to chance. I would not like it if it came undone. You know, these journals are gifted or purchased, so I want them to hold their end of the bargain. Okay. Perfect. I like this. You might hear some banging on the floor, which is my ceiling, and that would be my son. He's practicing a routine, a yo-yo routine. I must say I am very, very impressed. Last year he could, you know, just barely do normal yo-yo tricks, you know, just not even tricks, I should say, just do the normal yo-yo up and down of the yo-yo, you know. And now he's doing all these complicated tricks, and I'm not talking about, you know, walking the dog or the sleeper or rock the baby. No, no. I'm talking real complicated stuff where I don't even know how his yo-yo does not get all tangled up. Seriously. I don't know. Okay, so I think this looks beautiful. Just like that. And I would put like something to be able to grab the card. Actually, I could do it right now. Let me see. It could be a tab, I mean. I have tabs, but you know what? I'm not sure where they are, and I don't want to make you wait for it. But I know I have them. I just can't find them right now. But I can put a tab so that it could, you know, be easy to pull out of the pocket you put this in. You could punch a hole and make it, you know, if you cut it, you could put, or not even cut it, just punch a hole and put a rope or a ribbon, and it, that way it can be pulled easily. And there you have it. This could be just a beautiful journaling card if you wish, because it has a lot of space in the back. Or you can just glue it on a page and it becomes just, you know, an embellishment for your journal. So, but I really love, I hope this camera will render the beauty of this. It's really old and wrinkly. I really, really like it. It's gorgeous. So this is it for this one. And it was just that. That's all I wanted to share with you today is, you know, something from my past. A blast from the, I think it was the 80s when my mom used to do those. I'm not telling you how old I am. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, there it is. That's it for today. That's all. It was a quick video, and I will try and make many more quick videos because I think it's fun and very helpful sometimes because we just forget, right? So I'll try and remember a few things that I wanted to show you and make quick videos for you. So thanks again for watching. I hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye. Bye-bye.